Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another workout with me and Cody. Today, I am bringing you a beginner-friendly full body workout. And this isn't just for beginners. Maybe it is for someone who is not brand new to exercise, but you have been sick, you have been on vacation, you have just taken a break for whatever reason. This is a great workout to get back into it. So I'm going to give you lots of options to make things more or less challenging, and you can kind of choose your own adventure as always with my workouts. Before we get into it, we have to go through what I always go through. If you don't know me, first of all, my name is Michelle. I'm an eating disorder dietitian and a certified personal trainer, and I am on a mission to help people have a healthy relationship with movement. And part of that is making sure that you are not over exercising, you are really doing the right thing for your body when you choose to do a workout. And so I have a 5-point check-in that we're going to go through before every workout. The questions that you need to ask yourself are, am I nourished? Have I been eating enough? Am I rested? Have I been sleeping enough? Am I hydrated? Am I drinking enough water? We want those three to be a yes. And then, am I sick or injured? Those should be a no. 3 yeses, 2 nos. If that's the case, let's work out. If that is not the case, then come back to this video another time. I'm not going anywhere. You know where to find me and Cody. If you are ready to work out, if today's the right day for that for you, let's get into it. We are going to do a circuit of how many moves? 5? We're going to do some squats, some push-ups, some lunges or step-ups, and then rows and overhead presses. So you'll need dumbbells for those last 2 moves, and then everything else is body weight. Or you can add dumbbells if you want to add that challenge. We're going to do that circuit 3 times, and we're going to do 10 reps of each move. So let's get started. First, let's just kind of do a little step back and forth. Cody's, he was like, I'm gonna just take a nap. And you can kind of swing your arms here, get a little bit loose. We can do a few half squats, so not going all the way down, just warming up the body, just a little bit of a half squat to get your blood flowing, get your body moving. I am often the queen of not warming up. I like to just get up and go, but we're not gonna do that here. We're gonna warm up a little. Took Cody on a walk this morning. He didn't want to walk, but he did, so his workout is done. Okay, shake out the legs. We're going to get into our circuit. So first move is going to be a body weight squat. If you want to add weights, you can, but we're keeping it simple. We're doing body weight today. That's what I'm going to do. So you want to stand with your feet about hip distance apart, maybe a little bit wider, and your toes slightly pointed out. You're going to sit back like you're sitting on a seat behind you, and then when you stand up, squeeze those glutes. So we're going to do 10 of those body weight squats. Ready? Let's go. 1 and 2 and 3. Squats are the one move that I probably do like every single time I work out because they're just simple, effective. They really help you get stronger. And they help with so many movements throughout your day. All right, 3 more. 8, 9, and 10. Okay, our next move is going to be a push-up. And you can take a variation of this that works for you. So what I would recommend if you're a beginner to push-ups, it's wall push-ups. So stand against a wall, lean slightly forward. Obviously, I can't really do it because I'm outside and there are no walls, but lean slightly forward and you're going to push up against the wall and do 10 of those. I don't have a wall. You could do it on a bench. Let's see if this is stable. Oh, this is stable enough. Okay, so I'm going to do it on this chair. If you have a bench, you can do it on the bench or a couch or a coffee table, or you can go down to the ground on your knees, keeping your body just in a straight line, and you can do it that way. Or you can do it on your toes if you're comfortable doing full push-ups. So wall push-ups, 10 of these. 1, 2, oh my gosh, they're hard. 3, like wire push-ups, so hard. 4, oops, this chair is gonna slide. I hope I don't smash my face on it. 7, okay, this is the wrong piece of furniture. 9, 10. Okay, next round of doing those on the ground. Then we're going to do our lunge. So we're going to do a reverse lunge, stepping 1 foot back at a time, bringing both knees to 90 degrees, 10 on each side. If a lunge is not comfortable for you, you could do a step up. So if you have a stair, a coffee table, something you can step up on, stepping up and then back down, up and then back down, 10 on each side. So lunge or step up. Ready? Let's go. 1 and 1 on the other side. And this is one that you can add weights to as you go on. So if you do this workout maybe once a week, maybe twice a week for a few weeks, I'm losing my balance here. As you get more comfortable with it and as your body gets stronger, then maybe you hold first 1 weight in front of you, and then maybe you hold 2 weights at your sides. And you can build up. And then if you take some time off and it gets harder again, you can drop the weights. It's all about just doing what feels good for you the day that you are here. Okay. And 1 more. And 10. Okay. Now we're going to do some rows. So grab your dumbbells. We're going to hinge forward and then row, bringing those elbows 90 degrees. All right, we're going to do 10 of those. Hinge forward. 1, 2, 3. Cody's confused. 5. Feeling this in your arms and your back. And keeping your core strong as well. 10. All right, last move of the circuit. And then we will have done it once and we'll just go through it 2 more times. So bring those dumbbells up to your shoulders and we're going to do an overhead press. So working those shoulders, pressing them up and bringing down. Of course, I'm cut off here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is hard. Oh my gosh. I haven't done these in a while. And it's okay to use different weights. If you can go heavier for the rows, because you're using more muscles for the rows, and then your shoulders are smaller. So if you want to drop down and do a lighter weight for those overhead presses, you can totally do that. All right, shake those arms out. And we're going to go back to the beginning. This is going to be nice and quick, but a good way to get your whole body moving. Cody, what do you think? Grab a sip of water and let's go back to the squats. Okay, I'm also wearing my favorite cookie shorts today. All right, let's go. 1, 2. I like to think of also bringing my elbows to knees and sitting the butt back. 6. Squeeze the glutes on the way up. 7. Sitting into your heels. 9. And 10. Squeeze. All right. Now we're going to do those push-ups. I'm going to go down to the ground because that chair is not stable enough. You can do wall, couch, bench, or ground. I'm going to go down to my knees. Sorry, I don't want to kick you, Cody. All right, and we're going to do 10 of these. 1. Oh yeah, that's much better. One day, I will do push-ups on my toes. One day we all will. But whatever modification you are doing today right now is great. Meet yourself where you're at. And done. Okay. Wow, I got to work on those. All right. Then lunges or step ups. Let's stand back up. Okay. So remember that reverse lunge, or you can step up on a step on a table, whatever you want. Hi, coach. 10 on each side. 1 and 1. Whoops. Okay, if I look at you guys, I lose my balance. Option to add the weight, not necessary. 4. Hi, cutie. Comment and let me know if you're working out with a pet. 6. Pushing through the heel, squeezing the glute when you stand up, similar to the squat. Oh wait, is that 8 or 9? Shoot. Let's make this 9, and we might do one extra. And if you're counting correctly, then you can stop. 10. Okay, great. Now the rows. Whew. Let's grab our weights and row. Okay. Palms facing towards your body. Hinge forward. Bring the elbows to 90 degrees. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you have a bar, you could use a bar. I don't have one. I think that was 10. 1 for good luck. And then stand straight up before you put those weights down. But we're not going to put them down. We're going to do our overhead presses. Okay, working those shoulders. Ready? Let's go. 1 and 2, 3, 4. These are so hard. 5. Remember, you can drop your weight. 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9 and 10. Second round done. Okay, shake it out. We've just got 1 more. And again, this is totally choose your own adventure. So, after you do this a few times, if you want to add a 4th round, you could add a 4th round, do the moves 1 more time. If you want to add weights to some of the moves that don't have weights, you can do that. And if you don't have to. This workout is wonderful as is. All right, grab water. Keep shaking out. We are going to do 1 last round. We're going back to those squats to start off. What do you think, Cody? What do you think? He's entertained. All right. Leash out of the way. Okay, back to our squats. Last round. So try to stay focused on good form, squeezing the glutes, engaging the muscles, mind-muscle connection. We've just got 1 more round. 10 reps of each. Ready? Let's go. Okay, 10. I'm going to count down for these. 9. At the end, I always like to count down. 8. I feel like that helps it go faster. Just mentally feels good. 5. 4. Sitting back in the chair. 3. Pressing through the heels. 2. And last 1. Amazing, amazing. Push-ups. So wall push-ups, bench, couch, or floor. Knees or toes. Whatever you want. We have lots of options here. Cody, I'm going to kick you. I'm sorry. Just keep that body in a straight line. And let's do 10 of these push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can take a rest if you need to. You can pause at any time. If you do 3 push-ups and take a break and then 3 and then 4, you can do that. And last 1. Okay. Now we're getting up, doing those lunges. What do you think, coach? Should we do lunges? Oh my gosh, an acorn just fell. Wow. Do you ever wonder, okay, lunge or step up, what would happen if an acorn hit you on the head? You know how, if a penny falls from the Empire State Building, it could kill someone. Like, is that true for acorns? I wonder that a lot. Whenever they fall, it's kind of scary. It always feels like, oh my gosh, that was a close call. Like, it could have been me. And maybe if they do hit you, it wouldn't do anything. But what if it's like the penny from the Empire State Building? What if it could kill you? These are the fears that I have. But that one didn't hit me. We're good. 8. Comment your biggest fear on this video. Actually, maybe not. All right, last one, 10. Great. All right, we've got our 2 upper body moves. I'm feeling it, but we're so close. Rows and presses, and then we're done. Grab your weights. Hinge forward and row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I said I was going to count down from 10. And I didn't. The last one we will. 10. Okay, and then stand up straight. You don't want to be like, you want to be keeping your back straight, core engaged when you're moving around holding weights. All right, bring them up to your shoulders. Last move. This time I'll count down from 10. Let's go. 10, 9, keep that core stable. 8, press hard. 7, 6, 5, halfway there. 4, 3, it's okay to slow down. 2, and last 1. Bring those weights down with control. Bend from the knees to put them down. And we did it. Great job. Give yourself a pat on the back. Let's shake out the legs. Let's shake out the arms. Let's do a little step back and forth again. Poor Cody, every time he lays down, I start moving. And thank you for joining me. I hope you feel proud of yourself for moving your body, getting some movement in to start your day, to end your day, on your lunch break, whenever you're doing this. And come back for another one. I would love to see you again. Thanks for joining me, Cody. And we'll see you next time.